So we talked a lot about metric to metric and English to English conversions. Let's now delve into English to metric conversions. In this case, we're looking at an example where we're asked how many kilograms are in 250 ounces. So in this case, we indicate our starting unit, in this case, ounces, and our ending units, which in this case are kilograms. Now, what's unique when you're dealing with English to metric conversions is your goal is to find a conversion between the English units and metric units. So let's go to our English to metric table. So we have English and metric units of mass. So looking at our English to metric table, we have two potential options. We can either go between pounds and kilograms, or we can go between ounces and grams. Both are reasonable. I'm just going to show the conversion between kilograms and pounds. So with our conversion factor identified that gets us from English to metric units, let's try to apply that conversion factor. So we're just going to write down our conversion factor. In this case, 2.205 pounds are equal to 1 kilogram. So in this case, we have an easy way to go from pounds to kilograms. So in our overall goal, we want to go from ounces to kilograms as part of the problem. We have from our English to metric conversion table a way to go from pounds to kilograms. So we can go from pounds to kilograms easily. So we have our English and metric unit, and we have a conversion factor that gets us from the English to metric system. Now, all we have to do is fill in the blanks and bridge this gap. So we want to go from ounces to kilograms. We know we can go from pounds to kilograms. And now all we have to do is figure out a way to go from ounces to pounds. And that should be pretty straightforward. So to do that, we have ounces. We can go to pounds. And we can go from pounds to kilograms. We know the pound to kilogram conversion factor. So let's now use the English to English conversion table to convert from our starting units of ounces to our desired intermediate units of pounds. So we know that there are 16 ounces in 1 pound. So now let's start plugging in some numbers to this. We have 250 ounces to start. So to go from ounces to pounds, we know that if we have 250 ounces to go from ounces to pounds, pounds will be on top, ounces will be on the bottom. And we know that in 1 pound, there are 16 ounces. So that in turn will give us 15.625 pounds. Remember, you don't round until the end. So we've gone from ounces to pounds and we've checked off that first conversion. Now that we have units of pounds, we can finish off this unit conversion by going from pounds to our desired units of kilograms using our identified English to metric conversion factor. So we know that there are 2.205 pounds in 1 kilogram. We got that from the table. So from here, if we want to go from pounds to kilograms, units of kilograms will be on top, units of pounds will be on bottom. So then if we have 15.625 pounds and we want to go from pounds to kilograms, we know 1 kilogram would be on top and the 2.205 pounds will be on the bottom. Punching this into our calculator, we get 7.086 kilograms that we round to 3 sig figs of 7.09 kilograms. For now, I just want you to be comfortable with the mechanics behind performing English to metric conversions. And again, you want to find a bridge between the English and metric system using your conversion table, and then you fill in the blanks by finding the conversion factor to get to your desired English unit and your desired metric unit. In the event that you end up with a metric unit that is not your final desired unit, you will complete this problem, and you can complete the problem just by doing a simple metric to metric conversion. In this case, we went directly to kilograms and we called it a day. If we went through grams instead, we'd have to convert through kilograms. So let's do another example, and let's showcase an example where you may have to do a few additional conversions on your path to completing a unit conversion problem. So in this case, we're asked to fill in the blank. Blank quarts are equal to 415 milliliters. So we know that our starting units, in this case, are milliliters. Our desired ending units are quarts. Okay, so with that in mind, we have to find a bridge, an English to metric conversion factor that gets us from metric units to English units. And we know that if we go all the way back to our table, which is really what you should be referencing throughout this process. Let's go back to our table. So we have English and metric units of volume. We know that there's a relationship between volume in quarts and the volume in liters. So let's use that conversion factor. So we know that we have 1.06 quarts in 1 liter. So we can access English units of quarts from metric units of liters. So let's just place that conversion factor in the center. Now, can we go from milliliters to liters? Yeah, that's pretty easy. That's just a metric to metric conversion. And we know that 1 milliliter is equal to 10 to the negative third liter. So now that we have our solution map prepared, let's just execute on it. So we have 415 milliliters. Our first goal is to go from milliliters to liters. In this case, liters will be on top milliliters will be on bottom. So we have 10 to the negative third liter per 1 milliliter. Milliliters cancel. From here, we're then asked to go from liters to our final desired units of quarts. In this case, units of quarts will be on top, liters will be on the bottom. So we'll fill in from our conversion factor. We have 1.06 quarts per 1 liter. Units of liters cancel. We're left with units of quarts. Multiplying it out, we're left with 439.9 times 10 to the negative third quarts, which we round to 3 significant figures, which in this case would be written as 4.4 times 10 to the negative first quarts. 4.40 to retain the 3 sig figs. So as you can see, when you're dealing with multi-step English to metric conversions, you want to find the bridge between English and metric units, and then fill in the gaps using your known metric to metric or English to English conversion factors. So we've seen 2 examples of English to metric conversions. Let's try to now apply what we've learned, and let's work through the following problem-solving session example. So we're asked to fill in the blank. How many centimeters are equal to 2 miles? So let's work through this example, and then you'll submit your responses on Canvas, and then we'll discuss this problem after your responses are submitted.